Where there are people, there is noise.
What is your purpose for entering this?
Seriously? Thinking
It's not a mission. The Stellaron crisis, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus rebellion. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struck so. It appears that Vantilia was the mastermind behind it all. This few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plot. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a... When the ambrosial arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already... They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? The Stellaron Hunters, we know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prop based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio. That prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the lawful. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered that we may. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every...
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this... Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven... it was all so chaotic. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. I'm already prepared for the worst. As for how matters are handled with regards to Ting Yun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian kin.
I understand.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a... It's getting late. If you need me...
Where there are people, there is noise. I see. Please extend my regard.
I will. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank...
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss...
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Ting Yun. I still can't believe it. The whole report the Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou. How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened?
Madame Yukong,
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives. Given our limited lifespans, the only countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again. It's also my way of saying farewell to Tingyun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a cloud. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory. I can still hardly believe it. I'd like to ask you all to witness. I've instructed Yan Ming to sort through Tingyun's belongings.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of...
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh. It's you.
We're here to help sort out Miss Tingyun's things. Madam, you call—
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An amicassator seal, a small box, looks like some kind of...
Oh, Tingyun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yan Ming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yan Ming, it's...
I remember asking her for one at the time. Tingyun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guilds. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Tingyun would leave some... If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel.
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, could there be other things similar to what Yan Ming got? We should take a look.
There's nothing else. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box.
I can't cook to save my life, but I've never seen Miss Tingyun use anything like that to defend her. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices... this bow. It's a good bow. All right, just kidding. Do you know where we're supposed to...
I've never attended a memorial.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of...
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun prompt when I took over this tea house from my parents. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia. And imported mixed teas have also... Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my trouble. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never...
Yes. Now that the crisis has been averted and the ports are...
Oh, really? Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety. Seeing as she can't enjoy it right now, I'll have to invite all...
Where there are people, there is noise.
The Lafu is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try. Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies. It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's
Spices Supreme!
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. Something... Oh, what a When she first ate here, I told her my motto, you can't better your own food unless you taste it. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp... Miss Ting Yun is too kind. Who among the Aurum Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames? Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Ting Yun?
Miss Ting Yun couldn't tear herself away.
Really? Thank you so much. Why don't I give you all a Oh, speaking of which, it was our chili beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Ting Yun to our restaurant. It's spicy, sumptuous.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Ting Yun intended to gift it to.
What brings you here? This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring. Despite rising to Helm Master, My military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield. But in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for this. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I... The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone...
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yanming, what is it?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but for her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all this stuff we've...
This time, we needn't compete.
This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way.
Where there are people, there...
General, the ceremony is...
Not yet. My apologies, I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Xing, before you leave the Luofu...
Two gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the...
Please, let us
Where there are people, there is noise.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol. Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath. Etched the same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astrolink, no matter how astronomically distant you are. The Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the...
Wow, now...
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Dan Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, while I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee yours.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for... The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gate's reopening. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng. I think it'd be best.
She must have been worried.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this. Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something. I've got goldfish memory. We haven't had a chance to say goodbye.
Fine, fine. Dan Heng and I will go back.
Don't worry, Miss.
Start your next journey. That's... make sure you come... I've got it all figured out. I know all the best places. And don't forget to come see me if you get any headaches, fevers.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our... This little excursion has reached its conclusion.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination. The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Sheipe. The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of... When the conductor is ready, we can...
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement, abomination of Yaoshi?
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingyuan. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Time to head to the next stop. Let's meet up with everyone in the parlor car.